Want to speak real Korean from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at koreanclass101.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Top Words. In this video, we'll be talking about top 20 words that you need for the beach. Let's begin. 선글라스, sunglasses, 선글라스, sunglasses. 햇빛이 강하면 선글라스를 껴요. If the sunlight is strong, wear the sunglasses. 해변, beach, 해변, beach. So this word has two Chinese characters. One is 해, meaning sea, and 변 is for side. So it literally means seaside. 해변을 거닐고 싶어요. I want to take a walk along the beach. 수영, swimming, 수영, swimming. This word has the Chinese character meaning water, 수. You can find this word 수 in other words that is related to water sports or something about water. For example, 수도, water pipe. So using this word 수영, you can say 수영할 수 있어요? Can you swim? 태양, sun, 태양, sun. And this word, you can use it for more situations, but it's kind of casual or just in general situations. You can use the word 해 instead. So using the word 태양, you can say 눈부신 태양 아래 바다가 빛나요. The sea shines under the brilliant sun. 야자수, palm tree. 야자수, palm tree. It's not common to see 야자수, palm trees in Korea except for the Jeju Island because Jeju is really close to Taiwan and other Southeast Asian countries. You can see palm trees along the road, but not in the Korean peninsula side. So using that word, you can say 제주도에 가면 야자수를 볼 수 있어요. You can see palm trees on Jeju Island. 수영복, swimsuit. 수영복, swimming suit. So for example, if you're shopping and you find something nice, you can ask your friend saying, 이 수영복 어때? How is the swimsuit? 바다, ocean. 바다, ocean. So in Korean, you can find this word 바다 not only in the places near beach, also some places where you can take raw fish. And sometimes you can also see the word ocean following the English word. So using that word, you can say 이번 주말에 바다에 가자. Let's go to the beach this weekend. 안전 요원, lifeguard. 안전 요원, lifeguard. So here we have the word 안전 meaning safety and 요원 meaning agents. Altogether it means lifeguard. 안전 요원에게 도움을 요청하세요. Ask a lifeguard for help. 제트스키, jetski. 제트스키, jetski. In Korean, as you know, jet should be pronounced as jetu. I never had a jet ski in my life, but I want to do that sometimes, but I just feel a little bit scary of doing something in the sea because I'm not good at swimming. But if you want to try jet ski, you can say 제트스키 타러 가자. Let's go for a jet ski ride. 비치 타월, beach towel. 비치 타월, beach towel. Even though we have the word 수건 meaning towel, it's common to say beach towel. Using the word, you can say 비치 타월 있어? Do you have beach towel? Or like if you want to ask a staff if they have a beach towel, you can also ask 비치 타월 있어요? Do you have a beach towel? 비치 체어, beach chair. 비치 체어, beach chair. If you go to a very crowded beach in South Korea like Haeundae, which is in Busan, people will ask you pay for using beach chair, the use of the beach chair. So they might ask you 비치 체어를 이용하시려면 돈을 내야 됩니다. You have to pay to use the beach chair. Or using that word, you can say 비치 체어에 앉아 쉬세요. Please take a seat on the beach chair and relax. 모래성, sand castle. 모래성, sand castle. So here we have the word 모래 meaning sand and 성 meaning castle. I remember I used to make sand castle when I go to beach because I'm not good at swimming. So I prefer to do something on the beach side, not in the sea. In the case, I could say 모래성을 쌓았어요. I built a sand castle. 아이스박스, cooler. 아이스박스, cooler. 아이스박스에 음료수를 넣어가자. Let's bring drinks in the cooler. 조수, tide. 조수, tide. You can say 조수 to mean tide, or like if it's for a casual situation, you can also say the word 파도, which means both tide and wave. 조수는 하루에 2번 밀려온다. The tide flows twice a day. suntan, tan, suntan, tan. So in Korean, if you want to say getting a tan, make sure to say suntan, not just tan. So using the word, you can say suntan하기 좋은 날씨예요. It's good weather to get a tan. 쪼리, flip-flop. 쪼리, flip-flop. There might be some different words to mean flip-flop, but people usually just say 쪼리, even though it sounds a little bit like a slang word. So using that word, you can say 여름에는 쪼리를 신어요. I wear flip-flops in the summer. Suncream, sunscreen, suncream, sunscreen. So for example, if you want to make sure that your friend put on a sunscreen, you can say 선크림 발랐어? Did you put on sunscreen? Bikini, 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 bikini. These days, I think more and more people wear the swimsuit with long sleeve, like covering most of their body, because many people don't want to get a tan. I don't see that many people wearing bikini these days, but using that word, you can say 비키니를 샀어요. I bought a bikini. 구명조끼, life vest. 구명조끼, life vest. 구명조끼를 입으세요. Please wear a life vest. Surfing, 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 surfing. You know, when you see the map, you can see 3 different seas in Korea. Like one is called West Sea, which is very close to China. You don't do any surfing in that West Sea. So people usually go to the East Sea, which is facing to Japan, when they want to try some surfing. I don't think there are many people actually going there. But if you want to try that, you can say 서핑하러 가자. Let's go surfing. So we just checked 20 words you'll need for the beach. I hope you like some of these words. And make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.